Playback indicates lost enemy.
I hope you kissed your kids goodbye this morning.
Then I can twirl it out. You did it. How is he?
He's frail and wounded, but he'll recover.
I didn't think it was possible. You must have a story to tell. I'll hear it back at the ship.
Let's go then. The void, but somehow different this time.
Surprised I can pull you into this place? The outsider marked me long ago. I made you flee your precious tower and turned your father into cold stone. How difficult for you. But when I was young, sweet Jessamine and I were close as sisters, sharing a secret. Emperor Kaldwin had another daughter, born in shame to a kitchen maid.
Am I dreaming? If not, how is Delilah doing this?
I told you here when you're older. Perhaps next year.
You said that last year. Jessamine is younger than me, and she's a court every day.
This is, well, it's complicated. We'll understand someday.
What did I do? I'll be good. I swear.
Next year, I promise.
Jessamine and I played games in the tower, but at night I'd go back to the servants' quarters to cockroaches and thin gruel. Emperor Daddy would visit and tell me if I was good. Next year I'd be old enough to come to court to be a princess. Then one day, pretty Jessamine broke something worth a fortune, and the spy master caught us. She claimed I did it, and he whipped me in the garden house until I bled. My mother lost her kitchen job, and that night we were out on the streets with no place to sleep.
I didn't break it.
Would you like to tell me who did?
We were just playing.
Young lady Jessie. Who is here now?
It was her. Delilah's wife. She broke it.
Mother and I saw the nastiest parts of Dunwall, ending up in debtor's prison. Jessamine died quick on an assassin's blade, but my mother lingered for weeks after a fat guard broke her jaw. They threw me out when she died. I looked up at the lights of Dunwall Tower and swore revenge. Washing bedsheets in a brothel, I painted on the side, until Anton Sokolov took me as a student. That's the polite word for it. I was crafty even before the outsider marked me, and survived the worst the Empire could offer. Now it's your turn.
My mother's sick. She needs help.
Your mother kicked off while you were out begging. She's another bag of bones now, girl.
What? No!
Your sentence is served and you'll be tossed out with the others. You can't stay here anymore.
It's hard to know whether my dear old aunt is telling the truth or not. When I saw what they'd done to Anton Sokolov, I wanted to hurt everyone who'd helped Delilah and the Duke of Serkonos pull off their coup. Sokolov is the man who made whale oil into a weapon, who turned back the plague, and now he's barely able to speak. The hands that painted the most powerful men and women of our time shake too badly to hold a spoon. When he does talk, he's going to give me a name. The next step along the way to Duke Luca Abel, then Delilah herself. A name. That's all I need.
I'm with you, even in the void. If only I could do more.
Mother? That wasn't a dream, was it?
Am I to blame for Delilah's bitterness?
All this is her doing, and she'll die for it.
Our decisions have weight. I feel my time drawing to an end. Soon. It's not too late for you, my love. If you can but resist the urge for vengeance.
Jindosh.
Anton, you've had 3 days to rest. Tell me how to kill Delilah.
They tortured him. His body is covered with bruises.
Delilah has the throne, and my father is missing. This is Anton Sokolov, the greatest mind in the Empire.
No, Emily. Megan is right. I can make electricity move from one side of the room to the other, but Delilah is beyond my understanding. When I came to Serkonos, I meant to leave everything behind. But when the assassination started, I couldn't ignore it. By the time Megan and I connected the murders to the Duke, it was too late. The Crown Killer came for me. It kept me alive from my knowledge that I saw things. Jindosh often had a visitor, Brianna Ashworth.
She's the curator of the Royal Conservatory.
Yes, Ashworth is dangerous. As obsessed with the occult as Delilah. Apparently, she's working on a device called the Oraculum.
There's more to her than either of you know.
If Ashworth is one of Delilah's lieutenants, I need to eliminate her. Who knows what this device is capable of? Or what she's up to.
Why do so many have so little? It was never meant to be this way.
We'll take the skiff. I don't want to bring the dreadful whale any closer than we have to. There is a small dock in Syria Gardens, close to the conservatory. That's as far as I can take you. Ready to go?
Yes, let's go.
There'll be a Grand Guard presence outside the Royal Conservatory. Inside, be prepared for anything. Ashworth runs with an eclectic crowd. They'll be the real danger.
Someday I'd like to know more about how you met Ashworth.
I know you would. Trust me. Ashworth is important to Delilah. Which brings up something else. You might be able to exploit the Abbey of the Everyman in removing Ashworth from play. Turns out the Vice Overseer in Karnaca has been watching Ashworth from a hidden outpost near the Royal Conservatory. Check it out first if you want more options. Remember, if she's still working with Delilah, Ashworth is a grave threat.
Thanks, Megan. See you soon.
Our furniture workshop.
How long do we have to wait?
As long as it takes. We'll be picking up balusters and spindles made of Serkonan umberwood.
I thought the old Duke Theodanis outlawed umberwood export to protect the trees.
We can't keep track of all the different adding an exotic still in touch.
I don't get it. When I went to Dunwich, I brought back a Rivercross show to use as an extra. Because it reminds me of good times. But what's the point of buying wood from a company?
Mass killer? Heard some victims were found half devoured. Blood and shit everywhere. No one knows what's happened. Could be anything. Just gotta watch my own back.
Today's your lucky day, Matt.
Hey, you!
What's going on?
Come here!
Oh, shit. What's the matter with you? Hello? Wake up!
I saw someone right
Better
here.
search the place.
Let's check the place just in case.
I'll find you, you know.
I saw you. No use hiding.
Hey. Hey! I wonder who that was.
Greeting. Welcome to my shop. Say, an acquaintance of mine is supposed to be holed up in an office overlooking the Royal Conservatory. Check on them if you're headed that way. I'd check myself, but the streets are locked down. I'd make it worth your time.
I'll think about it.
See anything you like? What a pleasant surprise to see you again. I'm certain you will be satisfied with your purchase. An excellent choice. This is what I have for upgrading your equipment. No need to wrap it for you, I suppose. forward to the day when I can reopen my gallery. It was a pleasure to serve you.
Someone's shooting at us!
What was that?
Did you hear that? Here! Don't let her escape! Looking for... Let him go! It's you and me now! Take it!
I need to pee.
Game, he and his friend. The one who gains the most confessions by the end of the month is the winner.
Brianna Ashworth, curator of the Royal Conservatory. For a while, I've believed Ashworth has some connection to the occult in Karnaca. Something is happening that I don't understand. The overseers are the forward face of the Abbey, but equally important are our sisters from the Oracular Order. To be direct, I suspect something is wrong within their sect. Subtle changes to the types of proclamations they've been making. Small, but troubling.
So Vice Overseer Byrne thinks Ashworth is interfering with the Oracular Order. If true, it's another reason she has to be eliminated.
I'll take a look real quick.
Someone's playing with my nerves.
I'm bored.
Never mind.
I hope they accept my transfer. They've got
Once
to
they say something to this,
I'm hungry.
I just can't get comfortable.
All right, Chopper!
Now what? Seems every time I turn around, there's another commotion. Why can't you speak?
Did anyone ever find out what happened to Pearlton and Lieutenant Culvers?
They probably ran off, you ask me. Must have had a
thing for each other.
No, she went missing a day before he did. And someone found an officer's pistol in the gutter. I think something else happened. Maybe they went inside the conservatory.
Look, Karnaka's leaking people. We tell ourselves we're keeping it together, but everyone is afraid of... That donkey-faced cretin can open his wrists for all I care. Did you bring me something? A silver cigarette case like you green?
Listen, I won't do anything else. I have room and board at one of the finest places in Karnataka. Can't lose this job.
Oh, really? You like being a servant? Polishing and dusting?
The place smells of lavender and antique furniture. Not like the dust district where the soot makes your teeth gray.
Is that any way to talk about the place where we got our start, Beatrix? You're too good for street dust now. We'll see about that.
Brothers and sisters of my blood, and all the... And all make this great make trundling law. The Duke must also my voice right now. A new empress sits on the throne. Our rightful ruler. Delilah called first of her name. May she reign forever. Some traitors who proclaim to the throne morally. Skulking in the gloomy north. If they want war, we'll give it to them. No matter how many of you I have to sacrifice. We'll fight for Delilah.
Ashworth is somewhere inside the Royal Conservatory.
The color of the sea yesterday. Bad omen.
It's nasty sometimes. It flows from the fountain to the conservatory basement. There was work being done, so there's a great
Why do so many have so little? It was never meant to be this way. Always conflict, power, greed, lust. For me, what I wouldn't give just to hold your hand in mine one more time. Even without eyes to look on the world, I see so much. Once nearly all things were hidden. Do I know this place? Have I wisdom to convey? I only know that I am weary. Nothing more.
To find out how a sword through the heart wasn't enough to kill our new Empress Delilah.
After trying to make grave hounds for weeks, she gave up. You should have seen the twisted things she made. All snouts and teeth and tails.
That's just the way it is, dear Cornelia. Delilah wears the outsider's mark, and some of what she can do flows down to us.
It doesn't seem fair.
Think about working your fingers raw, weaving nets, raising cows to slaughter. Any of the gifts you receive is better than living under the boot.
That's true and fine. A wise way to look at things. But won't help Lucinda rise any higher in Delilah's favor. Rice. That's the part I always mix. With it too.
What's going on? What do you think that was? I'll just have a look.
Sure. Be on your guards.
Mother, would I even be in this situation if you'd lived?
Brianna, how did Jindosh die? Someone got inside that crazy house. No, my dear, it's a loss, but I doubt he had anything more to give us.
Sokolov was taken away as well.
Who would want that ancient fool? Never mind. How goes the communion? I am hungry to whisper into the ears of the oracular sisters.
My influence grows. Last night, I walked through a dream with one of them, and we drank from a fountain in the town where she was born.
Vice Overseer Burns' suspicions were right.
Business with Jindosh won't affect things.
No. He continued to tinker with the lenses, thicker, thinner, more opaque. It was tiresome to watch. I still have the old lenses and cast-off parts piled in my workshop, but
These odd lenses might be linked to what Ashworth is working on.
Even if I was to die today, I don't regret anything.
I think I could ask Brianna to make an effigy of me. Sister, what's going on?
Jimdosh was tiresome. How does this even work?
Want to die? I know.
Come back here.
What will I do now?
As if you could ever hide your face from me, Emily. Little Black Sparrow, free from your cage at last.
It's done. Brianna Ashworth is no longer a witch.
You villain! You don't even know what you've done. A great bloom wilts and fades from the world.
Delilah. I will take apart everything you've built until I have what's mine.
Oh, Brianna. I don't believe we will speak again. The thought of seeing you reduced to such a pale, sad thing. It's too much to bear. I hate you for this, child.
Hold on to that hate, usurper. You deserve worse. And you're going to get it. Ashworth's journal might tell me more about why Delilah can't be killed.
Delilah fell to the assassin Dowd. Her magic was lost, and the coven scattered. I made a new life in Karnaca. Then I heard her whispering from the void, leading me to the Duke, who heard those same whispers. Together we worked to bring Delilah back into the world, changing the Empire from the home of Aramis Stilton 3 years ago. Across the Isles, all of us who'd been with her at Brigmore and before, we felt the magic.
Until he has turned every bit of this land's silver into shiny coin. I asked him to double the number of mine workers, and he did it. No questions, no complaints. Karnaca needed miners, and he produced them out of thin air. That's the Serkonan spirit. That's what we need.
I'll help you look around. Go to here. Let's have a look around. I'll search with you. Move. Show yourself.
are you hiding? What?
Hey, you! Come here!
Stop!
You won't get away!
Take it! You hide your take that into the room! Music. You are I can't see!
Delilah fell to the assassin down. Her magic was lost, and the coven scattered. I made a new life in Karnaca. Then I heard her whispering from the void, leading me to the Duke, who heard those same whispers. Together we worked to bring Delilah back into the world, changing the Empire from the home of Aramis Stilton 3 years ago, across the isle.
Some of you have questioned the stricter mining quotas and the new taxes being levied by the Grand Serconian Guard. Let me answer all of this.
Definitely heard something.
Huh?
Better check.
Someone is asking for trouble over there.
Will not be tolerated. Look at Duncan Bailey, my good friend. He's a patriot, a man who won't stop until he has turned every bit of this land's silver into shiny coins. I asked him to double the number of mine workers, and he did it. No questions, no complaints. Karnaca needed miners, and he produced them. Out of thin air. That's the Serconian spirit. That's what we need.
I'll what?
I think I spotted someone
Intruder!
suspicious.
Wait, I'll have a look over this.
Welcome back. Welcome back. I see you found the prototype.
Your acquaintance didn't make it.
It is a risky line of work, I'm afraid, but let's not dwell. I expect you'll be interested in payment. First your finder's fee, of course, and if you like, I can draw up some schematics based on the prototype, something you can use to modify your tools. And as a token of my appreciation, a discount at the shop.
A fair deal.
There. Welcome back. Please, take your time. I'm certain you will be satisfied with your purchase. No need to wrap it for you, I suppose. Ah, you want blueprints for better weaponry. Please, visit again soon.
Show yourself
I wonder who
and
that
state
was.
your name.
So it's done.
Ashworth won't be a problem anymore.
Good. But Emily, there's something else. Back when I lived in Dunwall, I did things that I'm not proud of.
Isn't that a requirement for citizenship?
What I've got to say is not a joke. I knew Delilah and Ashworth. Bought into their bullshit. Which led me down a bad road. To be honest, before all this, I thought Delilah dead. I don't want to get into it right now. But I felt like you should know. There are things I regret.
You never know who to trust, do you?
Everybody makes mistakes, Empress. You'll have to tell me all your secrets someday. Are you ready to leave now?
Yes. Let's go. Take me back to the Dreadful Whale.
Another step toward the Duke of Serkonos and Delilah.